Wait, hang on. We are live. Yes, we are. Abigail Steinberg, the vegan chef extraordinaire. What are you making today?
Well, today we're going to be making a vegan stew. And what I love about this stew is you can always change up the vegetables. So I can suggest a vegetable and you may say, I don't like cauliflower. And I can say, well, maybe a broccoli, or you can make it anything you want. So we're going to do a vegan stew because vegan stews are great on the run. A lot of people are working from home. They're still busy. So don't they want to make something really easy? And that's the OG vegan
Let's
stew.
go. We're all in.
All right. Well, in a pressure cooker, we're going to just put everything in a pot. So we're going to take 1 cup of vegetable broth, just like that. Just like that. And then we're going to do 1 cup of the OG. And the OG is an orange ginger vinaigrette and marinade. And it sells on Amazon, and it is fresh, raw orange ginger. So we don't pasteurize, we just make it fresh and raw in a commercial kitchen. So we're going to put a cup of the OG, just like that. So now we have basically our base. So like I would like to put salt, pepper, a little sugar, just a teaspoon. And also I have onions, cherry tomatoes, although that could be heirloom tomatoes too. We also have celery and potatoes. So what I suggest is 2 carrots, 2 celery, 1 onion, and about 2 potatoes. So 2 little potatoes, and you chop it up. And then you put in your cauliflower. And cauliflower is great because it just absorbs every flavor. It's lovely. And actually I have a few more vegetables over here. The rest of the vegetables I cut. And this is it. Now this is where your decisions come in. So I love chi peppers. And I've learned now that she has a Szechuan. Oh, it's so good. But it's not as spicy as a chi pepper. So I think I'm going to take a full teaspoon of this. And then I'm going to put a little of her oil in here because I think it's going to marinate beautifully together. So that's what I do there. And then I will take a spoon and I will mix it together because now if you want to take a little peek in here, you want to get a little closer. Look at that. See, it's really pretty. It looks so pretty.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
See?
So flavorful. Look at this with the chi pepper sauce as well as the OG sauce. Wow.
Exactly. And then you close it up. And that would be about 15, 20 minutes. But I put it 20 minutes in the pressure cooker. And, well, I did cheat a little. So I did make some more. Oops, I just dropped the thing. Sorry about that.
We're live on Lunch Break Live. We got it.
All right. So anyway, another thing I love is zucchini, right? So what if you were to take your zucchini and bring it over to your table and cut it up? And I actually love to flavor it with the OG. So
now Susan's reminding us it is zucchini season. Yes, it's so good to buy in season.
Well, that's it. You know, a friend of mine like tossed me a whole handful of zucchinis and she said, can you use them? And I said, yeah, every single day. So I've been cutting up these zucchinis very wildly. As you can see, it's going everywhere. But you go and you take your zucchini. And what I love to do is take zucchini and you put it in a bowl. And you put in the OG, like a little bit of OG to marinate it. See, take that and marinate it here, just like that. And what you get is marinated vegetables, and I'll show you. I made some just before, and it was literally 10 minutes in the air fryer. And you see how they all just marinate perfect?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. That looks incredible. This is the Pine and Gilmore Gourmet Vegan Foods OG, which is orange ginger sauce.
So then I
This,
put a little
I'm ready to eat
celery.
that right now. That looks incredible.
Oh yes, well that's going to be the salad, but we haven't finished yet. So that's going in the air fryer. But now, okay, all right, I cheated. So I have already made some of this stew. Now it's complete, and I'm going to show you what it looks like complete. So now it's done. So that's it done. But
Oh,
I have
savory.
something special to add to this stew that's going to make it something even better. You know, a lot of people say they miss the creaminess of, having creaminess to their food. So I'm going to take a big tablespoon of this cream cheese. This is a vegan cream cheese. And it's just a great stuff too. And I'm going to mix it into the stew. And you see, instead of using flour, you can use this to thicken it up. See that?
Yes.
And
Oh my
it's
goodness.
really creamy. It's like, and it
Yes.
can taste like almost like a stroganoff, which is some people say,
Ooh.
stroganoff. Now, check this out. Now, I'm deciding, what if I want to have it with a little rice? So now you put it with a little rice. You see that? Now it's going with the rice. Isn't that lovely? And then what I love to do, if you want a little bit of a rustic, I'd put a little sesame on there. You see how easy that was? And people will think you actually got this like at some kind of restaurant or,
Okay.
and you say, oh yeah, this takeout. But then let's just get a little fancier and say, oh yeah, here's your.
Ooh. Yes, look at that combo. Now, wait a second. What's the scoop with the zucchini there? Did you grill it?
Now I can show you what that can be done. That's really easy. I'm glad you asked because I didn't want to miss this. Okay, so now I've given the whole meal, but when you're actually making this stew, you have some time. So one thing is to do is this is my air fryer. I'm in love with this air fryer. This has been my best friend. And you know what's so great about air fryers is they don't take a lot of power and they don't heat up your house. And in the summer, I live in Topanga, so in the summer it can be pretty brutal. So I'm going to take my vegetables that we just did and I'm going to pour it into the air fryer. That's it. And then we put it into the air fryer, and I put it at 400, and 15 minutes. That's more enough time. And then at the end, you can turn it over and then put on for another 5 or 6 minutes. So you have all the control.
Look at these recipes, everybody. You made that so fast and so easy.
Oh
everybody's
my gosh, I know. It's
quick and easy.
One of those things like this. I know. It's one of those things like you can make this, like you can start making this while it's lunch hour, and then when you're done, working a bit, you come back and eat it and put that together in about 5 minutes.
Incredible. Oh my gosh, Abigail Steinberg, look at this. And the OG is the orange and ginger sauce by Pine and Gilmore. This is your own creation. This woman is an author. She wrote an author about how to be successful in life and business, as well as come up with this creative sauce. Now, you have two sauces there. Tell us about those.
Oh, now these are both the same. This is a 12 ounce and a 24 ounce.
Got
and
it.
They both sell on Amazon. And we had our first negative review. I was very sad because someone got a broken bottle, but I want them to know that it's the bottle, but not the sauce that was negative in his experience on Amazon. So I hope you don't take that to heart because it gets very good reviews otherwise.
Awesome. Okay, my goodness. Well, we're gonna let your pot cook there. Oh, that's the chi-chi sauce
And
too.
this
Your
is the chi-chi
recipe.
peppers. This is
Your
some
fruit.
Szechuan. This is a
There it
very
is.
lovely. And I use
Yes.
this all the
Yes.
time. It's just a great little friend to add to your food. A nice little spice if you like spice. And I do.
Yes.
So.
Okay, we have a question. We have a couple questions for you. Get this. Pamela wants to know, how do I get the recipe? Okay, you're going to get that on janeunchained.com after this. What do you do with that if you don't have the air fryer? Because she wants to make this. So tell us.
Oh, easy. A frying pan. A frying pan will use no problem.
Just put the zucchini in there and get them browned.
Yeah, they'll get browned in a frying pan in probably like about 5 or 6 minutes. It depends on how much you like it. I like it a little bit crispy, so I'll do maybe 6 or 7 minutes. But some people just like a little brown on each side, so that's about 5 or 6 minutes.
Yes.
In a frying pan.
The other question is, that's Miyoko's, right? That was the Miyoko's product, the cream cheese. And
this
then
is actually
also
on Sprouts too.
Ooh.
And I've been using this as a thickener, and I can tell you one other tip. I would save it for next time, but I'm going to tell you this tip. Is I actually use a vegan ground beef, like a vegan kind of beef, like a gardenia, and then I add that to sauce, and then when I thicken it, I put cream cheese in it, and it tastes like it's a rosé sauce. Ooh. And it tastes so creamy, and you don't miss the cheese at all.
Ooh. Okay, Pamela also wants to know. Her husband.
Transition.
Yeah, that's a good one. And her husband loves stew. She wants to make sure. Thank you for so much for about the zucchini. Same for the stew. Okay, so if she doesn't have the stew pot that you're putting it in, the what do you call it, the pressure cooker, what could she use instead to make the stew? Just like a big pot?
A big pot. A big pot, and then you would just cook it for maybe an hour instead. Pressure cookers kind of, take out most of the time out of it, but it still can be an hour even in a pressure cooker. So yeah, an hour on a pot, and then you can let it sit for an hour, and it should be good by that time if you don't do a pressure cooker. And you can still put this in at the end too. It'll be delicious. It'll taste like stroganoff-y. You know what I mean? But a vegan stroganoff.
Yeah. Yes, it kind of thickens, like you said, and makes it creamy.
Creamy.
Love it.
I love this stuff.
Show us the dishes one more time, and we'll take it out with the final shot of what you have here.
And I'm going to alter that recipe one more time because I did have water, and I got to take that water out because no water needs to be done because it's really nice and thick. So this is the OG zucchini on a salad with a little OG. And then this is the OG stew. Let me just put this on pause for a second. And this, and see, you can see. Oh, wait, actually, it's not quite ready. It needs a little more time. But, this is the OG stew with some vegan cream. This is vegan cream cheese in it. That thickens it. So it makes it like a stroganoff.
Yes.
You'll fool people, too. People will actually think dairy is in this. 100%.
That is so great. And guess what, everybody? We put the link in the chat. You can literally click on the link and get some of that OG vinaigrette. It's her original blend right there, made in California, Topanga, created from her own mindset and her team. What a great show. Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Always a
fun.
Pleasure. Always fun. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Lunch Break Live. Catch you next
time. Thank you so much. You have a good day, everyone.